Inui just thought.
Phew.
Inui just thought, bro.
We thought it was going to be different. We thought, you know what's so funny about this fight? Me and you, well, you pictured it a lot more differently than I did, to be honest, because you're talking about Fulton just having natural skill, being the probably more, maybe more sound boxer, right? And Inoue does what Inoue does. Inoue's
Fam,
won 14 of his by knockout. 14, it's only Nonito that he hasn't knocked out, bro.
the maddest thing is, yeah. So all I was trying to do, right, and this is
Yeah.
not me backtracking, was just to say, yes, like Inui is a dominant guy, but let's remember, guys like Fulton give guys like that problems. So don't write him off. That's all I was trying to have space in the conversation.
Yeah, but the
I didn't
problems didn't
necessarily
show
see it
up.
at all. I didn't necessarily see him like beating him or in any way hurting him, but I just felt it might carry to like the whole distance. Fam, from the opening bell, Inui said, "Oh no, I can box as well.
Yeah,
Like I can jab. I
you
will
never thought
be
he'd be
with
able to
you
out jab him. You never thought he'll be.
as the smaller
How's
man."
that, bro?
He came in there and said, "No, pop to the body. That jab to the body all night long.
Yeah,
Fulton
all
could
of.
not see it or stop it." I
Well,
was
that's
like, "Do
what
you
he
know what?
used to set up the super one, isn't it? That's what he used to set up the one before the stoppage. But yeah,
That
carry on.
hurt. That hurt." And it's one of them ones where it's like going into the fight, and I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, Fulton, maybe I overestimated Fulton's potential.
Brethren bias though. There's that as
Yeah,
well. Yeah, that's in
yeah,
there.
yeah. Because obviously we met him in
We
Vegas.
met him.
Great,
He was
great vibes,
cool, lovely
great
guy.
vibes. But I think it's one of them ones. So I maybe overstated like his defensive ability, the slickness, because I was looking at, it, I was like, it's not there today.
No, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't think we should do that. I think sometimes it's a boxer can bring that side out of you where it shows your if deficiencies. So not like
Yeah,
Fulton will
very
go
true,
in with a
very
lot of
true.
other fighters and he'll be great. He'll be fine. It's
Yeah,
only the thing is Inoue showed a new level of boxing skill that a lot of us didn't see coming. Probably Fulton
yeah,
as well. Like it's like wait,
yeah,
you can move like this, and it's one of
yeah,
those things that he'll find a way to to last with guys. He'll find a way to because those things he's doing that shouldn't happen
it's
with
nuts.
with the size differential as well. There was a lot. He started to look like a bigger man. But yeah, back over
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, nah, he was pumping the jab like he was just, and he just, like I think Fulton felt his power early on,
Yeah.
and after that it was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to manage this, and it's like he just didn't throw anything effective until like round 5, I want to say, and
hmm
then boom, it was KO time. That's when it
Do
was
you
like, yo,
do you believe they made a mistake with like riling him up? You know, because there was this whole thing about his glove gate or the rat
mm,
gate and stuff. Do you think that gave him extra, like extra
yeah,
motivation?
you got a point to prove now. I think
Because
it's
now you make me look a bit
possible.
funny.
It's very possible because at the end of the day, it's like when you're talking about all raps and someone mentioned steroids, I think it was, and there was just a lot of noise, and that's gonna make you feel like, wait a minute, you're trying to like take my whole career and make it look like
Play
I've
down
just
my
been over here
legacy.
cheating. Yeah. So even when he came out with the statement, making Inui come out to have to address the raps, that is already something that's gonna be on his mind. He's like, yo, there's rules in Japan. Everywhere has their local rules. These are the rules that's here. So suck it up. That's out of character to have to make him do
hmm
it. So they played it well, getting into his head. But at the end of the day, you still have to beat this brother.
You
And
have to beat him, man. You have to go see
Inui,
him.
do you reckon Fulton got like just like the occasion was too big for him? Because I don't know if he's traveled before. I'll check his box rec now, but I don't think he's traveled to fight. Not anywhere that far.
Check that though. Check the box record. While you're doing that, my thing is, it could have been in America. It could have been anywhere. I still see the similar outcome. I
Yeah,
don't think that like, and don't get twisted. Still going away is really difficult, and going to a place where again, this fighter is loved. Like
yeah, yeah,
it's only gonna go a certain way. It's like when my guy went to fight Canelo.
yeah.
Ryder. It's like, bro, this is the worst location you can choose
Facts.
to get the scrap on it. Have you
And it's
seen it? This
yeah. No, first time outside of the States.
look at that life.
So there's a lot going on because it's one of the ones you say, okay, did you travel early? Like, did you get there in time to acclimatize to the fact that the clocks are different? Because I don't know. Like that's like 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock his time. Like on a normal basis.
Well, no,
Your
I
body.
think this team's gonna do all the work. His team will do all the work again. But then
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
one thing doing the work in the gym, and it's one thing saying all this stuff. But it's like when you get in the ring with Inoue, you're starting to see that
You
he
still
is
got to
what
beat him.
he is. He
You
is
still
what
got
he
to beat him.
is.
No,
This
hundred
guy's a
percent.
four-weight champ. He's now what you saying, four-weight champion. And what's crazy is what I'm starting to like as well. I heard Javante Davis say that his dream fight would be Inoue, like at catchweight or something crazy, like because he's like it'll just be so technical. Like he was almost smiling at the thought of, wow, what could that look like? Yeah, and I was
I'd
like,
love to see it, but I don't think it
it'll
happens.
never happen. It'll never
There's no
happen. But
way. Well, you know
he
what? You
said,
know what? We're saying that, but where's he at now? 122. Like I feel like he's gonna smoke the other guy. Because he called him out in the ring. I reckon he's gonna smoke him. Go up to 126. That's where Lee Wood is, and then man there. I feel like if he
wait, are
can
you
make
telling
it,
me? Wait, hold on. So you telling me my guy from Leeds, yeah? You know the one that we're always talking about. You telling me Warren's on the? He just looking at Naya Nui coming through. Just
think
when I
about how
dealt with Laura. Just when I
think
dealt.
about how intimidating that is
Wait, just
on
when
the
I had to
hunch,
deal with the Laura thing.
brother.
Wait. I
You
just
know what that is?
couldn't.
You know what that is? You know that feeling where you're in the middle lane of the motorway, yeah? Someone's moving mad in front of you, you're like, you know what? Head over to the fast lane, but you quickly glance and you see someone's doing at least 120. You're like, whoops! That's a newbie coming up fast, man. Uh,
Hey, now I need to stop playing with Warren's name like this, man. Hey, Warren,
no,
I apologize, man.
Warrington. No, Warrington's not really in the mix like that. For me, Warrington, fight Leewood, and then walk off into the sunset, win or lose. Because if
Mm,
Inui comes up there and he establishes himself there, everybody put their
yeah,
money outside in the front garden because I don't want to have to come in and take it.
yeah,
Mad.
yeah, yeah. No, do you reckon he could? Because you're looking at, he's kind of doing, it's like Pacquiao type settings, because Pacquiao just went through divisions for
Modern
fun.
Pacquiao.
Yeah,
Modern
modern
Pacquiao.
Pacquiao, he's gone, and then it's like, how far can he take it? When is it going to be, okay, we've gone too far?
I want to see how tall he is because that usually kind of like is where I kind of start to make estimations. Because even Tank, I
Hmm.
look at Tank and I'm like, yeah, I wish he was a bit taller still because then I can't really see much more. Like
Yeah,
Inui's 5'5". He's shorter than Tank by a centimeter, but that's when
yeah.
it's like it's just a little too small to hit the 140s and the 147s. I don't know, man.
Listen, don't hold anything past this guy.
I can't.
It's
I'm not
it's
limiting
the
him.
one
I'm not
thing that we
limiting
can't
him.
because we thought that again he's gonna struggle in terms with the weight with the power carry when he goes up to this for Fulton and all this other stuff
He's
and
he's
he was
fine.
fine. He was fine in the jab. He was fine in at distance. He was fine and he closed it perfectly. That's how you want to close the show. And then when you look at his knockout ratio, it's like 90%.
It's
It's
mad,
really
bro.
90%. Like you wouldn't say 95 because out of what
Yeah.
14, there's only one fight didn't get the knockout, and that's Nonito Donaire. And I think he
Well,
still
there's
got
three.
broken.
He's 22 knockouts over 25 fights. It's just still incredible. But then these are like quite early on anyway. So it's like
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
guy's incredible, bro.
yeah. I rate
He's
him.
incredible. And
I
I look
rate
at him
him.
now. The only thing is like with the weight thing going up, he's gonna naturally put on weight because he's 30 years old now.
Hmm.
Yeah, 30 years old. So naturally your metabolism is gonna slow down and you're gonna start putting on the weight. It's just one of the ones where if his power continues to carry with him, then we're looking at a
Jesus.
legend. I mean, he's close to legendary status already if he retires pretty soon. So for me,
For
I
four-weight
like it.
champion. Well, you know what I mean. It's already like the story is nicely written. You know, it's brilliant
And you know what I
so
like?
far.
You know what I like as well is the fact that he's like holding center court in Japan, like
Yeah,
making guys come over there and they're getting it
that's
done out there.
brilliant.
I
That's
just think
brilliant.
it's a powerful thing to do. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I
Yeah.
look at him and I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? That's cool because for years, right? I've always wondered how comes with like Chinese and Japanese culture and deep history in martial arts, we don't really have many boxers coming through, and now we're seeing like
Mm.
Inui, Zhili Zhang, and I know there's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah,
more.
yeah. Right.
Once they start to establish their networks and stuff in the game, oh, bro, more great fighters are gonna come through, man.
Well,
So
he's definitely think about it. There's a little kid in the crowd, the same way that you what Mayweather done for a lot of young black boys coming up and stuff, and Ali,
Yeah.
all these wicked names and stuff.
Hmm.
You know, they saw those fighters and they was inspired. You could
Yeah.
only imagine being in the crowd as a youngster and everyone's getting mad, and this is the nation's hero. That's gonna inspire you to want to do it. So we should be thinking what 5, 6, 7 years from now, you'll start to hear some of these names because AJ
Yeah.
even inspired a whole plethora of new fighters off the back, or Coley and all these other guys that
That's
came
right.
through just off
That's
the back
right.
of seeing that. So I will literally, I would say hold your breath because it's coming soon.
It's
You know
coming.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah,
That's
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Very exciting, man. Guys, drop a comment. Let us know what you think about Anu's performance, man. This is the making of a star right here. So
If
lots of exciting things coming through.